Good habits, hard to make, easy to break. Bad habits are easy to make and hard to break. If you've not invested in a copy of Atomic Habits, definitely, invest in a copy of that. I think I read it a few years ago now. I'm scheduled to reread it again because the whole principle around that book is just small incremental improvements each and every day. So one of the things that I tell my mentees and what I really want to try and to get them to understand there is that mindset. We're taking a step further every day. We're trying to improve ourselves by 1 to 2% every single day. If you do that over a month period, then hopefully you're 30% better. And that's the mindset that we need to have. Again, let's not be comparing ourselves to other people. You just get your head down, stay in your lane, and you look to achieve the goals that you've assigned yourself. Okay, those short-term goals or medium-term goals or long-term goals. Is it going to be easy? No, of course not. Okay, anything worthwhile is normally hard, but remember, on the flip side, just because something is hard does not necessarily mean it's worthwhile. So you've always got to make sure, again, you're seeking professional guidance there. Hopefully you've got a mentor taking you step by step through it. But if you're looking to improve things in your life, if you're looking to change direction, and again, things that I always tell my mentees, increase the knowledge, increase the cash flow and wealth and so on, then invest in a mentor. But if you're a little bit hesitant, then I would always just invest in that. Don't get on Audible, whatever it is, ebooks or whatever, hard copy. But there's so many resources out there for us. So if people say, "Oh, I can't really afford mentorship," that's fine. But I'm sure you can afford £5 for a second-hand book. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily need to be brand new. The content's still going to be the same there. So yeah, 1% changes or 1% improvements every single day. Just think of it like this, and again, I'll tell my mentees this: if a ship makes a 1% degree in a 1 degree change in the direction, you won't notice it for the first day or the second day, but after a week, after a month, it'll be in a completely different destination. And again, the same with planes and so on. So we need to understand now that we can't wake up tomorrow morning and be completely different. It's about those small steps in the right direction, which hopefully, if you're completing them now, congratulations. But if not, after watching this video, you're going to think to yourself, do you know what? I can do this. I'm going to get this easy tomorrow, or today I'm just going to do this one thing. Tomorrow I'm then going to do this other thing, and then just get the momentum going. Okay, it's about building the momentum and then keeping it going. Some of the mentees that I speak to, they'll say things to me like, if I'm helping them out with the health side of things as well as the business and the mindset. I used to be so fit, but I got over the habit of going to the gym or going for a run. That's the main killer, getting out of the habit. So I've been to the gym this morning, and it definitely wasn't a hardcore session by far. It was, I think I did about half an hour, a little bit of cardio, a little bit of weights, but at least I went, and the momentum's still there. Because I know that if I miss a couple of days, it'll soon become a week. It soon becomes a couple of weeks, and I definitely don't want that. Maybe you can relate to that. Anyway, keep taking steps further forward, keep getting up, keep showing up. If you do need any help, obviously working on your mindset, your business, your wealth. If you're any of my property mentees watching this, investors, or any of my martial arts school or investors, again, I'll talk to you a lot about these 1% increases every day. Just get your head down, keep stepping forward, keep getting up, keep showing up, but don't look what other people are doing. You just stay in your lane and keep going for it. Okay, when you look back, eventually you'll see how far that you've come. Anyway, take care, everybody. Thank you very much. If you want any more information, have a look on our website, which isn't that. So if you manage to watch this long, it's dervish.com. I will change it. It's just obviously the mentoring is only a small side of the things that we do. Anyway, take care, everybody. Subscribe to the channel if you liked it. Thank you. All the best.